Hello, what's up everyone, and welcome to episode 11 of AS AN ASPIE. First things first, I'd like to apologise most sincerely for not uploading last week. This is because my phone decided to break. It just gave up. So, well, we've all felt like that sometimes, but good news, I've got a new phone, hooray, which I'm broadcasting from now. This episode is going to be focused around phobias. Now, many of you suffer from phobias, whether, you're an ASPIE or a neurotypical, or muggle, as I like to call you. But yeah, everyone suffers from a phobia of some kind. And people who don't either are lying or aren't human. So yeah, I'd like to talk about phobias in this episode. So for ASPIEs it's kind of magnified. Like phobias, we might get more of them, or they might be more severe than other people. So just these are my tips really on coping with phobias. First of all is conditioning. Conditioning is a posh word of getting yourself used to something. So if you take little steps, so if you're scared of dogs or something, then start off with looking at pictures of dogs, and then stuffed animals, move on to fur, and then a small dog. If a dog comes up you in the street, instead of running away screaming, you could let the dog sniff your hand or pet the dog, and just keep calm. And if you get stressed, then don't worry. It's okay. But, the second thing is positive reinforcement. So if you do pet the dog, or if you do stay calm in a situation where your phobia trigger is there, then you should reward yourself. Give yourself a little treat or whatever it might be. Some sort of way of saying, oh, I did it, so, I'm going to be rewarded. And if I do it again, then I'll get another reward. So it's, building up a positive association is the next tip. So, build up a positive association. So if you... So every time you see or come across your phobia, give yourself something positive or something good, not as a reward, but as a sort of, you'll come to associate the thing you're scared of with something nice. Instead of being scared, you'll think, oh, well, it's a dog, so I get something nice. I personally, I love dogs. I've got 3 of them, so, but, a lot of people are scared of dogs, so, and another thing is, realise, talk to yourself, go through that it's not going to hurt you, or the threat is not really a threat, so a lot of people have sort of irrational phobias of things. I'm terrified of moths. I hate moths. I know moths aren't going to hurt me, but I just hate them. And same with daddy long legs, crane flies. Ugh, I hate them. But, things like that. Also, another good way of handling phobias, quite similar to the other, but a bit different, is actually humour. So if you think of something funny when you think of your phobia trigger, or if you see your phobia trigger in the street or whatever, wherever it might be, in your room or whatever, just think of something funny. It's a bit like that scene in Harry Potter when they're up against the boggarts and they have to shout ridiculous and think about something funny. Then it turns into something funny. I mean, you can't possibly be scared of something you find funny. I mean, it's impossible. You just end up laughing. Yeah, so, and also the best way really to conquer any fear is to face it. And me, for example, I have a fear of germs. I don't like walking on the floor without my shoes or socks. But yesterday I did actually, in fact, walk on the grass in the park without my shoes. Without one shoe. I only, like I said before, baby steps. You only have to do a little bit at a time and then build yourself up. Like, so I walked on the grass without one shoe for, not very far, but I still did it, and I was so proud of myself that I'd done it, because I wouldn't have done that sort of like 2 or 3 years ago. So, yeah, I wouldn't even done it like a couple of months ago, so I have really come on leaps and bounds when dealing with my phobia. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section if you are scared of anything, or if you have conquered your phobia, and if you have, how did you do it? Did you use any of the techniques I came up with, or did you use something different? Yeah, just don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of those different things, and yeah, thanks for watching. God bless and goodbye.